Welcome to The Conversation with your host, Kevin Yanarsi. Today we have a special guest. Michael Jeffrey Jordan was and always will be the greatest player to compete in the NBA. This is a golden example of how hard work, determination, and perseverance pay off. Thanks to great parents as role models and great friends, Mr. Jordan became very successful in life. He designs and sells his own unique shoe creations with the help of his friend Tinker Hatfield. He now lives in Chicago. Without any further delay, please give a warm welcome to His Airness, Michael Jordan. I was wondering if you could start us off with a brief telling of your childhood.
First of all, my father and I started playing baseball actually. We never really played basketball until I was in high school. His name's James and my mother's name is Dolores. And I have one brother and one sister. But they're not that important, so I won't speak about them in this interview. As a child, I was a very, very well-disciplined child. I love my parents, and they were very, very good. They taught me lots of morals and values that I now treasure. Like although in grade 9, I got in lots of trouble for being rebellious, and got suspended a few times. It's not my luck. I was not a good student, but in high school, I just turned right around and I started to boost with my grades, and I made the basketball team when I was in grade 11. And my coach, Dave, was just amazing.
You had quite some interesting teen years. What morals and values helped you to become who you are and still are today? Who taught you these?
My parents and both my coach, Dean Smith from the North Carolina University, taught me lots of morals and values I still treasure today. First of all, respect was a huge one. That got me lots of places in life. Friendship was also a good one that allowed me to build bonds with people like Nike, whom I didn't like. Determination and focus were also a big key in my life because it just helps you to keep on going every day because you won't get anywhere in life if you don't give it some effort into work. And I think that's about it. That's all I've learned.
Go. Very true, very true. Seems that these people have played a huge part in your childhood. Now I've heard that you, before you signed with Nike, you had liked Adidas more. Is this true?
That is very, very true. Growing up, I hated Nike and everything to do with it. I was hardcore Adidas fan. Like actually, Nike was just not my style. But my manager and my parents forced me to go to that Nike interview and see if I could start a brand there. Not like Nike complicated so much because first of all, my attitude was so terrible. Like I would just sulk in the corner while they were trying to explain things to me. I was a horrible coworker, and I would always pout. I was not very happy at all. Nowadays, we're pals, and I wear Nike all over my body. It's like my thing now.
So, tell us a little about Air Jordan and what you want your shoes to tell the public.
Okay, well here at Brand Jordan, we're all for leading, not following. We don't want to copy other people's brands by using their same styles. We want to be original. Like we have such unique designers and designs in fact. My good friend Tinker Hatfield actually makes the shoes with me, so he's a really good head. And that's all about Air Jordan.
Can your clothing brand, Jordan, relate to Air Jordan?
Yeah, my clothing brand is the exactly same morals as Air Jordan. We're all about leading, not following once again, and our originality is very top notch. No one else does what we do. We take women's clothes and tweak them to look like men's clothes. We're just it's crazy. There's such good thinkers in our company, and it's just great. I'm so glad to have all of our staff help us with that.
The one thing I'm sure everyone notices is the Jumpman logo. You invented this masterpiece, right? Where did you get the idea for this?
Okay, yeah. That was not my idea at all. That was completely Tinker Hatfield's idea. Like, He's the genius behind all of that work. It originally came from when I was doing the Eagle spread dunk. You know, the one where I like kind of like a cargo position and then I dunk. And that's why it's so famous because it looks really amazing. And of course, we have great machinery to do all the stitching, but all the credits go to him because he's the one that designed that.
Which teams did you play for professionally?
I didn't play for very many teams, surprisingly. First, I had lots of fun seasons with the Chicago Bulls. We won lots of awards, but we'll speak about that later. And also, after my retirement, I played with the Washington Wizards, but we didn't win anything because I just wasn't enough to bring our team to the level to win all the awards, like the championship. And I also played professional baseball after my first retirement. I got drafted to the White Sox. I was really bad. My batting percentage was like .202. I was a terrible baseball player, but I tried really hard and had lots of perseverance, so that made me well known in baseball.
Why did you decide to play baseball?
As you know, my dad and I played baseball when I was young, and we loved it. But after his death, I didn't want to play basketball anymore. I just got really depressed and didn't feel like I could play the sport. So I went to baseball and tried to make him proud because I loved him with all my heart. Next question.
After all your successful years in basketball, why did you decide to retire several times?
Well, as I just mentioned, my dad passed away in the year of 1993 in October, so that really shook up my whole life, and I just couldn't play basketball. So I retired and thought I would never come back, but as you know, I came back a few times. Second time I retired, I thought I wasn't coming back for sure, like 99.9% sure I was not coming back, because I didn't want to play the sport anymore. I did what I could for the whole population of the United States of America. I did my part for basketball. I felt accomplished, but it was just over for me. And I came back again for my third retirement and final one. I just I didn't want to play anymore, so I just became a part of the owner of Charlotte Bobcats.
Could you please tell us what awards and championships did you win during your basketball career?
I won a lot of awards, and that's what I'm most known for. First of all, I have 2 Olympic golds, 84, 92 with the U.S. of course, and those were just really easy games. We won by like 40 points each championship game, like the teams were just really weak. And then you guys know I won 6 NBA championship titles, and in all 6 of those finals, I got MVP, and as well 5 times during my season with the Chicago Bulls, I got MVP.
How could you inspire young athletes that want to become just like you?
All I can say is try your best, persevere, give it your all, and just work so hard during practices and games so your coach will know that you're ready for the big level.
What's your most famous quote involving teamwork?
There's no I in team, but there is one in win. But I'm not saying don't pass the ball and be a ball hog. I'm just saying that you can make a difference in your team. So can you.
Well, what an interview. You truly are a determined and persevering human being. It is amazing how you played for 2 different professional leagues and was still a great athlete. Business-wise, I wish you well with your part ownership of the Charlotte Bobcats, and I hope that you still continue to have success with the Air Jordan brand. I'm honored to have a phenomenal athlete on the show today. Please come again. You have inspired each and every one of us to achieve excellence.
Thank you so much for having me, Kevin. It's been a pleasure being on your show.
This is Kevin Unarsi from The Conversation, signing out. Go.
Thanks so much for having me, Kevin. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for
some interesting teen years.
idea for Eric Jordan is to be the brand that stands out the most. So when you're at the gym playing with your buds and you see them with the shoes, like you're gonna be like, "Whoa, man, where'd you get those shoes?" And he's gonna say, "Documents Sport Check," because that's where they are.
What? I don't know.
Like that, and I jumped, and Tinker got the idea from that, and that's the base for it, and that's why our brand.
Oh my!
I'm even skilled, but I played for
Wow!
years.
You didn't know how to play with this cap. Are you kidding? How could you describe? I'm so sorry.
You did way too early. That should
Oh my gosh!
Air Jordan should be like the standout brands. When you see one of those pairs of shoes, you're gonna go like, "Whoa, man! Look at those shoes. Where'd you get those?" And I'm gonna be like,
That was so white. That was so white. Oh my gosh. Oh man, where'd you get?